Well, hello guys. I'm level 9 now. I'm no longer on death now. Yeah. See, I was recording. I was making episode 2. And in episode... I'm gonna get out of this bush real quick. In episode 2, I was still back here. I was in death now, but I had to walk all the way out to the Colston Estate. And I kept trying to look for rare spawns instead of actually doing quests. It was about 40 minutes, and I only got like 2 levels, and I was getting interrupted, and there was this rare spawn in this friggin' tower, and it was this bird, and he was spinning around the tower, and I couldn't reach. I'm a warrior. I don't have any spells or anything. I couldn't reach him. So, whatever. Fuck it. I came here. Oh, wait. Look at this. Look at this. I think it's pretty funny. Look. I have a map. Oh, not a map. When you hit map and you press... Look, I'm actually looking at a map. I wonder where the X is, though. Alright, whatever. Yeah, so here I am in Ghostlands. All I did was I got to 9. I ended up actually questing over here. It's a pretty nice place. If you get to like 7 or 8 here, you can skip right over Brill and go straight to here, and this will take you to 9 or 10. And then from here you can either go to Silverpine Forest, which is great. Silverpine Forest is a great quest zone, but I prefer Ghostlands. So yeah. Ghostlands. So, yeah, I flew to here, and then I flew from here to here. I don't know why I hate Silver Moon City. I despise it. It is the worst. It's so gay. All right, whatever. So, I'm here now. I have to kill some of these guys and get their bloods, but I'm trying not to make this one a 40-minute video with no payoff. I don't care if I only get to 10. Oh, I set my UI up. I use Bartender. There's a few add-ons that I think are... I mean, they're not necessary, but there's a few add-ons that I really like using. Bartender is one of them. Not X-Pearl, rather. X-Pearl is where I get my unit frames from. The hell is this called? Recount. Recount, Jesus Christ. Recount is where I get my DPS, and I mean, it... And Blizzard doesn't mind. Blizzard is actually... It promotes... They like add-ons. They want add-ons to happen. They want people to customize how they play the game and really enjoy it, so... Don't feel like it's cheating or it's not. I mean, no, yeah, add-ons, they're totally okay. I go through Curse. Some people go through other different sites. I have friends that do other things, whatever. I was introduced through two add-ons through Curse, bleh. So that's how I do it. Woo! I think I'm gonna level. As stupid as this may be, I'm gonna level Prot. I think as soon as I hit 10, I'm gonna go ahead and go Prot, put a shield on. That I got somewhere. I think I got it from a drop or I bought it. I don't know. The last, like, 45 minutes or hour or whatever I spent to get to this point from Death Knell was a blur. Whatever. I think I bought it, actually. Whatever. Yeah, so I'm going to level Prot. I mean, it might be a little slower, but I think it's going to be a lot of fun to pull multiple groups and just consistently just tank through everything. I love warrior tanking. When I hit level 10, I'll actually get the chance to talk about the different classes, what I like from each, which ones do, like, what they do or whatever, because I'm not going to assume everybody knows this game. I'm not going to assume everybody knows how to play it. I'm not going to assume everyone's going to go play it, but, I mean, right now it's free to play till 20, and trial accounts aren't bad. There's certain things trial accounts can't do, but, I mean, you can play till 20, you can do dungeons, you can do the battlegrounds I'm going to show you, so, yeah. I think by the time I hit episode 4 or 5, if you made a decision, that's the stuff you're gonna be able to do. I mean, this is only episode 2. You can do up to this point. Once I think 4 or 5 is when I'm gonna be 20 or past that, and that's when you can't go any further with a trial account. But it's definitely worth trying. I mean, it's a quick little download, and then what the fuck? Oh yes, I got a new bracers with. Where am I? Wait a minute, I know where I am. No, fuck this. So, yeah. That's another thing. My friend told me to run a Tauren. I didn't want a Tauren, but, he told me to run a Tauren. He said what I should do is name... I see, before I had a Tauren warrior on this realm named Angus, and what he wanted me to do is restart that warrior and run him again, and have... macro is when you can do more than one thing at once. It's like, you can set up a macro. I actually have a bunch for warrior. For my other warrior. I have a bunch of warrior. I have some for like this when I click actually I don't have Avenger Shield, so I can't do it. But there's a few Do I have one for slam? Anyway, this is back when I used to stance. Stance dancing is a warrior thing. It doesn't happen anymore because they changed the stances. They totally changed warriors. But that was back when I had to stance and I needed to do more than one thing every time I hit one button. But anyway, he wanted me to macro it, so every time I hit every move on this Tauren warrior he wanted me to make, I would scream and yell, "Where's the beef?" And I didn't want to do that to myself. I didn't want to do that to you. I didn't want to do that to everybody I'm going to end up playing with. I much prefer undeads. I prefer their starting zone. I prefer how they look, as they are a much, much better class. Or, race, rather. Cool. Get my bracers. Just go boom, level 10. The Forsaken. I'm one of those. Alright, cool. I'm level 10. I get to put these cool bracers on. And I can do Battlegrounds, but I'm going to wait till 14 because that's... They split... Battlegrounds are little PvP environments. Sometimes they have objectives. Actually, I think Battlegrounds always have objectives. I'm a PvP person. I had to think about that. Yeah, they always have objectives. The first one that I'm going to do is a capture the flag. I'll explain it more when I actually do it, which is when I'm going to be 14. What the... Whatever. Yeah, they used to be from 10. They used to go in brackets of 9 or 10. I can't count. But right now, I'm in a bracket from 10 to 14. It used to be 10 to 19, but they changed it. I think they changed it in Cataclysm, in the beginning of Cataclysm, because 19s were just slaughtering 10s. Like, oh, thank you. That is so sincere. You know it's sincere when it's all caps. Capitals, that means sincerity and intelligence. If anybody tells you different, just yell at them in caps. They'll know. Hey, buddy. So, I have to get this dude's supplies, and I have to go up here and kill some spiders. I'm gonna go to the spiders first. Oh, I forgot. I haven't even picked my... See, Arms is a much better questing. Even Fury is good for questing, but I don't care. I don't care. I'm gonna do tanking because I friggin' want to. Protection. Bam! I gained a bunch of health. This is nice. I'm gonna be able to use my little dude now. I have a shield. That's such a weird looking. That's a weird looking shield. It's such a small. That's something I don't understand. And while shields have no sense, I'm gonna enchant it. I have enchant plus 7 stamina. Watch my health. Watch my health. Boo! Yay! Aren't you proud of me? All right. So. Yeah, that's something I don't get in WoW is shields. I mean, their armor value can totally change. So, you can run at a boss like a giant big ass dragon, and a warrior or a paladin, something with a shield like the giant wall, will get his ass kicked because the shield doesn't have a very good armor or stat rating. But a dude can run like with this little dinner plate and block like a giant dragon or like an ogre swinging like a friggin' tree. But yeah, I mean, sometimes WoW logic just doesn't make any sense. Boom, boom, yay! So I can go to defensive stance now. But it decreases. Well, I mean, I'll go to defensive stance and see if I can, what I'll do with it. Suggested players 2. Suggested players 2. My ass. I'm gonna do it. Here we go. Dying bled off. He wants me to kill Anoxutin. Anoxutin. Is this him? No, that's just one of the guards. Anyway, yeah. So, let's see what I can do in some prot. Come here, buddy. I'm gonna pull this dude, and hello, Nerubian guard. Oh, yes. Alright, I didn't explain the different specs. I'll do that while I tank these two, because I don't care. It's whatever. They're not hard to kill, as you can clearly see. Prot tanking, or whatever. That's not a hard or bad thing to do. Arms uses two-handed weapons, what I was using before. My sword. Fury, dual wields. I'll explain their playstyles more. I'm gonna dual spec. At 30, you can open up a second talent specialization and go back and go back and forth between that one and your regular one. And protection is a tank. Tank meaning like there's 3 different roles your character will play in World of Warcraft. Every single character, every single character. There's no character that cannot DPS. DPS is short for damage per second. Every character does damage. Every single character can be entrusted by a group to do damage. Every single one. There are certain specs that are better at doing damage than others. For example, a priest has a holy spec, which is specific for healing. You can do damage in healing, but you would do much better doing damage in shadow. Every single class in the game can do damage. Everybody does damage. Then there are a few that can tank. I think, off the top of my head, I know monks can tank now, which is such bullshit. They tank by getting drunk and dodging attacks, which I guess can be kind of funny, but I think it just spits in the face of other tanks that actually, like, try. Like, warriors bury themselves in armor. Like, I'm wearing a tank right now. I have a dinner plate of a shield, but, like, they're tanks. Like, that's what they do. They look tank-ish. Like, you want to call them a tank, but a freaking monk, like, barely able to stand still, you wouldn't entrust him with your life. Why is that a tank? Whatever. Monks can tank. Warriors, obviously. Paladins. Death Knights can tank, and Death Knights do a weird job of tanking. I'll explain that when I get to Death Knights. You're not going to see a Death Knight till I'm 55. Where is he? Where's this big dude? I'm almost killed 10 of these guys, and I haven't even seen that big dude yet. And druids. Did I already say druids? I don't care. Druids. Druids again. And druids again! Druids again! Alright, they can tank. And ooh, an elite! I'm gonna eat them. So, what tanks are, and what the roles are, really, is when you're doing a dungeon, or when you're out doing quests and killing a lot of things, or even when you're PvPing, you can have roles. A tank's job is to soak up damage. A tank's job is not to kill. A tank's job is not to do the best damage. Obviously, a class who's just, like, a class or a person who selected the role of doing damage will be trusted to do more damage than tank. The tank's job is not to do damage. The tank's job is to not die. Ever. The tank's job is to make everybody stay on him. There's a system in WoW called aggro. That means threat. You have the characters, or that you have the enemy's threat on you. It's really only applicable to NPCs and pets. But, because obviously players don't have an aggro system. But, with NPCs, like the little spiders I'm killing now, or whatever the hell these Nerubians, I don't know what the hell they're called, or whatever. I can get whatever. They have, I'm so, like, getting distracted, just killing shit. But anyway, aggro, when he's attacking me, I have his attention, I have his aggro, I have his threat. In a group, as the tank, I am entrusted to hold threat. I'm entrusted to get in their face, and tanks, it used to be a lot harder. But now, they've kind of made it easier to tank, because just by choosing to be a tank, as soon as I decided to go protection, my threat generation went way up. As soon as I go in defensive stance, which is the tanking stance for a warrior, most classes do not have stances, but warriors do. The defensive stance, I mean, it says right here, decreases damage taken, significantly increases threat generation. Threat generation allows me to hold everything's attention so my group can kill them without getting killed. Because a little tiny mage wearing a dress is not going to get in the face of the Lich King and stand toe-to-toe with him. No, that job is meant for a warrior, or a paladin, or a death knight, or something really, really big, covered in plate armor, to soak up all those hits so everybody else can kill him. It's weird, though, because they have a buff. Next time I get it, I'll show you. Actually, I'll get it right now. As soon as I start taking damage, I get a buff right here called Vengeance. And I increase my attack power as I take damage. It's only increased by 3 right now because I'm so low, but eventually, like, at higher levels, it starts increasing by thousands and thousands. So that way they can do damage. I mean, I've top DPS doing warrior tanking, and that's just because I, 1, I know how to play a warrior, and 2, I love tanking, and some classes aren't as great as giant, like, group fights as tanks are. Tanks sometimes can beat people in giant group fights because their little vengeance buff goes so high, their attack power goes through the roof. And that's just to keep, I guess they implemented that. I think they implemented that in Cataclysm too. I don't remember vengeance always being a thing. So yeah, that was in Cataclysm, and that's just so tanks can do damage. That's what that's for. The only thing I haven't talked about yet is healing. Healing is, well, that's exactly what it is. Healing is not letting everybody else die. I'm just going to pick up all these quests. There's a shit ton of quests now. Everything opens up now that I'm 10. And I don't intend to do all these. I mean, I don't even know where I want to stop this. I don't know how. I think this has been about 10 minutes, so I'll probably stop when this is around like 9:20 something. And I think so. I think that's what I'm gonna do. And then hopefully, oh, I love this quest right here. Knucklerot and Luzran. That's a level 21 quest. If I open my look, see here, it's a deep ass red quest. Basically, when you open your quest log, the color of the quest implies its difficulty. Ghostlands. It implies its difficulty. You want to stick to yellow and orange because green, they're too easy. They don't give enough. They'll give you experience for doing them, but they're not going to give you the best gear. They're not going to give you the most experience, and they're not that challenging. You want to go yellow because yellow is like average. It's right about where you want to be. They're not too hard. They give decent gear and decent experience. Orange is a little higher than that. I mean, you can try to stick to orange quest if you're a little more daring. Deep ass red is exactly what it means. Deep ass red. I don't even know if I can solo these guys because I can't really heal myself. I mean, these guys are level 21s. I'm a 10. So that's what it means. Deep ass red is where you go get help. Because you're not doing it alone. So yeah, healers, when you set your role to healing, you're expected and entrusted by the group you're with to keep everybody alive by increasing their health with healing spells. And, yeah. So that wanted quest, I kind of do want to try to solo that. A while back, me and my brother were leveling 2 people here, and we were like, I think we were like 11 or 9. I don't know what we were, but we went after them, and it was a paladin and a priest. And I was the paladin, I was tanking, because I love tanking. I feel comfortable tanking. I like being in the face of 30 things. I like getting gangbanged. I'm a naughty boy. I like when I'm just surrounded by angry, sweaty men who want to kill me. It makes me happy. It's my happy place. Like, look at all these dudes. They're not killing me. My health is hardly dropping. This is great. I love it. Look at all these flesh eaters attempting to just fill me, sodomize me. I love it. I love every second of it. I'm just eating it up. But, actually, I didn't even want to pull this much. I mean, it doesn't matter, but... Yeah, I love tanking. And I went ahead and tanked it. He healed me, and we were able to slowly but surely... Oh, look, a rogue! Hey, buddy, I didn't need your fucking help, piece of shit. But, woohoo! Got your supplies. Where to now? I have Quest Helper. That's another... It's not an essential add-on, but it's a nifty one. It allows you... It just marks everything you have to do. It's kind of... It's not cheating. Because even without Quest Helper, you would get a hint. Like, when you open map, it would tell you, come over here. But Quest Helper kind of tells you the most logical, like, path to go. I love Quest Helper. I've been using it ever since I got into it. I got into WoW 3 years ago? 4 years ago? I don't know. My uncle and aunt got me into it. They liked it, and that was, again, the first tune I ever played was a warrior, actually. I think, out of all the classes, I've played the most I've played is warriors. I've probably played a good 10 warriors. I have one at 90, most of my other ones on different random realms that I decided to make with my brother or whatever, they're like 10 to 30-ish. But this guy I'm going to take to 90 for just straight tanking. I want him to tank. Because right now, I don't have a warrior tank. I love warrior tanking, and I don't do it with my 90, so I'm going to do it with this guy. He's going to be dedicated to warrior tanking. So I have to kill what? 4 wraiths and 6 ghosts. Well, here's some wraiths. Come here, buddies. Here's some wraiths. Oh, is that a ghost behind me too? No, I got 3 wraiths. So I'm going to kill these guys. This is the benefit of tanking. I can pull 3 things and not worry about my health. I mean, I guess I could probably do that as a warrior because I'm wearing plate or mail right now. I'm not wearing plate yet, but I'm wearing mail armor, which is the second most durable armor. It reduces your damage taken. Plate obviously is thicker than that and it reduces even more damage. Ugh, I'm level 11. Oh yeah, yeah I am. So it's like, see, this place is just incredible for questing. I love Ghostlands. I've been here for like 5 minutes, and I'm already up 2 levels. I can't find any damn ghost. 1 ghost. I found 1 ghost. I had to kill more ghosts than wraiths, and I found. Again, this whole WoW logic thing. This pisses me off. What am I gonna talk about while doing this shit? I don't really know. Because I think I've given enough WoW tutorial for people who don't want to play WoW and just want to watch it for me being funny. I have not been funny for the past, like, 15 minutes, and I'm sorry, but you can kiss my balls, because I was given a WoW tutorial, and if you don't want to play WoW, what the hell is wrong with you? Play WoW. Give up your... Why have a social life? I don't need one. I don't need a social life. I had one. I have a girlfriend. Do you know what I did? I got her into WoW. I even destroyed my social life with WoW. What the like, do it. There's no reason you just can't do it. It's that much fun. Infantry belt. Oh, it's about the same as mine. 1,000. I have exactly 1,000 health. I never want to gain any health again. I have exactly 1,000. When did that happen? Yeah, I mean, yeah. I have exactly 1,000. That's awesome. Anyway, what can I talk about? Actually, that's what I can talk about. I don't know if you guys watch, what's it called? Fucking Death Battle? But, if you do, you'll see their most, I think it's episode 25, their most recent one. Finally, they did Goku versus Superman, and Superman won, and I'm actually really happy with that outcome. I know a lot of people aren't. A lot of people were like, no, but Goku... Shut up. Stop sucking Dragon Ball Z's dick. Dragon Ball Z is shit. Coming from an anime fan, it is shit. I've seen it. I hate it. If you like it, you're not a real anime fan. I can acknowledge what it did for the genre. I can acknowledge what it did for fighting animes. I mean, it really got the ball rolling. But the anime itself is not entertaining. And whoa, there he is! There's Knuckle Rot. 4,000 health. Skull Mark. I'm going for him. Fuck yes. Oh god. I pulled another fucking Wraith. Actually, that's a good thing. I'll be able to heal myself with this kid. I have to kill him, and then I can heal myself with him. Yeah. Shit. I'm gonna die. I don't want to die, but I really feel like I'm as good as dead at this point. Because I have no... Look at this shit. Like, he's just pounding on me. I'm only taking him 5%. He's shitting on me. I don't want to die on I don't want to die on camera. Don't kill me, fucking fat ass. These things don't... Stop it! Hey, we're at level 20. Go, level 20. Go, stop. Leave me alone. Shit. 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 Oh, oh. I have help. I have help. I have help. Sweet. I got help. I don't know who this guy is. It's a hunter. Thanks, hunter. You're the best. You're the best, hunter. And that is... BAM! Got him. Got his head. Now I just gotta go kill the other one. Thanks, hunter. I will extend a proper thank you. Alright, whatever. I'm gonna go turn these quests in, and that'll be the end of this video. But yeah. Superman won. Where was I? I was talking about Dragon Ball Z and how shitty it was. That's what I was doing. It's not entertaining to me. It's not. I'm so glad Goku lost. It's just, Dragon Ball Z is not entertaining. It is a shit anime. It's just god-awful. Yeah, Superman beat him. I'm not even a big fan of Superman either, to be honest. Superman's gay. I don't, like, he's too good. He is too superhero. Like, he's the perfect superhero. Like, the only flaw anyone could even say he has is that he's too good. Like, that is his flaw. The flaw is that he won't kill anybody, and he'll do anything and everything to sacrifice himself for everybody else. Like, his flaw is that he's too good. It's not even entertaining. I prefer, like, darker heroes, like Batman. Like, Batman's only a hero because of revenge. Like, he's got, like, a twisted sense of justice. I mean, he's a badass. But, yeah, I'm not even a big fan of Superman. But I will agree with that. He should have won. And he did. And that makes me happy. Because Goku is awful. Yeah, I got back to the town. I'm going to go ahead and do these other quests down here. I think when I turn these in, I get a quest to go to a mine or something down here, or like here-ish. I'm going to go do them the next episode. But for now, I think I did good. I mean, I just got to Ghostlands, and I'm turning all this stuff in. It's good stuff. I can get health and a bow. Alright, that's something. Windward Village. I'll go... Ooh, that's nice. I got some leggings. Anyway, I'm going to go there. As soon as I hit 14... I'm gonna go ahead and go to... Wait, do I have the fortified oven mitts? Yes, I do. Fortified oven mitts. And that's what they look like. That's what fortified oven mitts look like. I'm actually kind of matching. Like, I have, like, this whole scheme going on, except for my back piece. That doesn't match at all. Whatever. And, yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead. Whenever you're in a questing town or something like this, I would recommend logging out next to a dude with a little hearth symbol. Like that little hearthstone, this is the innkeeper. Log out right next to this guy, because you get a rested bonus. Your experience bar will turn blue, and you'll get increased experience from everything you do. So do that when you log out. So, yeah, this has been episode 2. Thanks for sticking with me. I mean, this video is a little longer than my last one, and it was a little bit more tutorial-esque, but I think it's important to try to talk about that in the details. So yeah, I started leveling. I'm prot. I'm ready to go. As soon as I hit 14, I'm gonna do my first PvP, and as soon as I hit 15, I'm gonna do my dungeons. And that's that. Well, alright, guys. Bye!